Hey, yo, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome in general. We are about to go on this experience of The Bear Season 2. I watched Season 1 all by myself. I binge watched it. I knew it was going to be good. Cinematography-wise, acting-wise, story-wise, everybody gives it mad, like, rave reviews, and like, people just can't get enough. So I went into it thinking that it was going to be solid, and it was. I think I finished the entire show in like 2 days or something like that, and I'm glad that these episodes are like only 30 minutes. A lot of the things that keeps me from doing TV shows on stream is that, one, there's either hella seasons already, and then two, hour-long episodes. If I just do every single, like, bro, it takes so much time. It takes so much time, so much energy editing, and a lot of times there's like a lot to edit out because the pace of the show is slower because it's an hour. Here we got 30-minute episodes, sometimes 45, maybe 60, but I'm excited. If you're new here and you didn't see the actual first season, you're like, I don't know what the show's about, let me just give you a brief rundown. This is spoilers, but you're watching Season 2. This is spoilers for Season 1. Basically, the main character, he is a world-renowned chef, and he was just thrown back into the family business in Chicago whenever his brother, who was the owner of the business, committed suicide, unfortunately. This business is dog shit. It's very dysfunctional. It's toxic. The workers don't listen. There's a lot going on top of like all these people he's never worked with before, on top of that having to deal with the death of his brother. And in the last episode, when he's in counseling, it actually comes out to be that he was very confused as to why he was left this restaurant from his brother, because for like years his brother had just completely locked him out of the restaurant and never ever talked to him ever. Like he had never talked to him, and there was no note left after the fact saying why he left this to him. It was like a fuck you, basically. At least that's what he thought. You know, there was a lot to unpack there. Kitchens are notoriously toxic, especially at the very highest level, so he had to deal with that. He was also trying to become this world-renowned chef just to spite his brother for not letting him into the kitchen to show that he's better than him, and obviously he ended up being so. But at the very end, we get the letter. He actually finds a surprise like letter. It was written on a postcard. It just said, you know, I forgot what it said, but basically it had the family recipe of spaghetti in the back that he made all the time. So he ends up making the spaghetti, and in the process of opening up the cans, he finds all of these just wads of 20s and $100 bills. And we're talking about this restaurant is in the red and has been for like the last 5-10 years. So they didn't know how they were going to pay the bills. And in every single can, like 40 cans of tomato sauce, his brother had left him money. So at the end of the season was him closing down the rundown Chicago toxic environment sandwich shop. And it said, we are now going to be reopening. We're going to go through some kind of remodel, a brand change, and we are reopening as The Bear, I think is the name of the restaurant now. But anyway, that's the rundown. Guys, if y'all guys want to support the channel, consider joining us over on Patreon. All of these episodes, everything will be in full, unblurred, no edits. You get to see the entire show for what it is, as opposed to here on YouTube. It's condensed for time and for copyright. So if y'all want to support the channel, consider doing that for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And subscribe and like the video if you like what you see, because that really does help the algorithm, I promise. YouTubers don't just say that for no reason. All right, now let's get it. Bro, I got this pimple coming through. Can you see it? It's not visible yet. It's right there. Who the hell's in the hospital? I don't remember anybody being in the hospital last season. This guy right here is the pastry chef in the restaurant. Oh, it's got to be like his mom or something, right? Family member. Cinematography's gorgeous, bro. Oh, we're not in the hospital. We're in hospice, I think. This person is they're in their house. I could have done without the noise, bro. My shit is tingling right now. Fuck. I don't have to scrape ice ever. I live in San Antonio, Texas. The 1 year where I did have to scrape ice, the whole city went to shit, and Texas's energy just failed. Seeing scenes like this, or just even thinking about the snow, makes me wonder, why do people live up north like that? You gotta deal with this shit? But then people in the summer see that San Antonio's 112 degrees with a heat index of 125. Like, why the fuck do people live in the south? Fire shot, establishing shot to let you know we're in Chicago. Chicago's one of my favorite cities in the world. That's the same shot right there from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, dog. All of this might be muted for copyright. Paul Rudd, Anthony Bourdain. Yeah, the books are clear, baby. He left you a milli.
Pack, it's a facelift, it's not a gut.
Bear, it is a facelift and a gut.
He's not wrong, Jeff.
Hey, how's my budget looking?
Great.
Not good.
Shitty.
All right, fuck this. Watch.
Fridge is still fucked with the ass on
Demo
it.
itself.
Fryer is fucked.
The fryer is fucked. That's 5K right there. Fryer.
Shit fryer, and then another.
I love the amount of cussing that they do in this show, because Chicago, I'm assuming this is probably in the south side of Chicago, or at least closer to the south side. It's accurate to the region because they cuss a lot. It is what it is. And on top of that, kitchens are notorious for being like very toxic, very stressful environments. So hella cussing is a product of that.
20K, that is 70K.
Plus 30,
that's not bad.
that's 80K.
Really? Fuck me. Cousin!
D
Yes.
HVAC.
So we are at 85.
Bro, how is this scene just as hectic as a cooking scene? Like, why do I feel so... It just feels so like, oh my God, overwhelming.
How accurate do we think these numbers are?
I think I am pretty much right on a couple of them.
Fantastic.
And you have
Love
to pay
that.
us, Jeffrey.
She's right about that, Jefferson.
I know, I'm aware, and I've set that aside.
We need a project manager.
Okay, you're hired.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Sid.
Nat.
This is amazing editing, bro. All right, one thing to know about me is I'm going to dissect what I see visually because I care about that, because I edit my videos nonstop for a fucking living. The editing of the show and like the yes, no, yes, and it's boom, 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 boom. It's just, it fits perfect. It does what it's supposed to do. Good editing you shouldn't see. The editor should not even be visible. That's how natural the shit looks.
Yo, you ever think about purpose? In one of these books, there's this dude who's got like no skills, no personality, nothing. All he does is watches trains.
That's background music to the show, right? It seems kind of weird. Like, I feel like this is definitely an intimate moment where there needs to be no music. So that is kind of striking to me. It's kind of striking to me that there's no, like, why is there background music to this? It's like B-roll music.
And he's got this group of friends that he's had since he's a little kid. And they're all the shit. And one day, out of the blue, they drop his ass.
So if you don't remember last season, or if you're new here and you didn't see the last season, this guy was running the shit. He's their cousin, him and the brother that killed himself. He is their cousin, and he is basically talentless, I guess you could say. He's one of those dudes that like comes from a rough neighborhood but stays stuck in that rough neighborhood because he feels like this isn't exactly, he's not going to say this out loud, but that is comforting for him because the world requires skill that he is scared he doesn't have. And he's saying this because like now that the restaurant is now being built and it's going to be something new and it's going to be more than just a dirty fucking sandwich shop, he's like, what skill do I bring to the staff? Why wouldn't you just cut me off? Type shit. But it's also a familial experience, so they're going to keep him on regardless.
45. Been here a long time.
The thing about purpose is it could just strike,
You know
and it
what the
could
fuck
be
you're
there.
doing. I'm afraid one day I'm gonna wake up and you guys are all just gonna just drop this ass.
Richie, I'm not gonna drop this ass.
Nope, because we're family, dog. It's bigger than that.
It's just not fun for me.
This shit is not fun for you, cousin. What the fuck is fun for you?
Oh shit, you mean the thing that you're a world-renowned chef and like you've been in all your 3 Michelin star restaurant owner? Oh, that's not fun? What the fuck? You gotta be Bezos, go to space? Hell yeah.
If Carmi is the executive chef and you're the CDC, you're the new Carmi. We need a new Sydney.
Good is expensive, so let's just see what we can salvage here.
Sydney, look at this shit. Half of these pots are burnt on one side.
Well, on the good, there's like all these stacked layers of steel. And in between them is an aluminum core.
You're an aluminum core?
If you need anything.
Yeah, I know.
A little relationship going on, maybe, huh?
When I kick you in the balls!
Don't worry about me.
I got it. It's just heavy as shit. That was much easier.
You gotta take steel wood of that, baby.
Now, what was that great idea we had the other day?
What I said to write down?
Yeah.
I don't suppose you wrote it down.
No. I'm starving. You want?
No, it's yours. You're missing an IRS stipulation.
Which IRS stipulation?
The one that says businesses have to have all previous debts be current.
Yeah, but we're on a payment plan.
And complete before any new business license is granted.
Damn. Man, the IRS, they're gonna get their, just one thing to know about them, they're gonna get their money one way or another. I used to sell loans, right? I was a mortgage loan officer. And one thing to know is that a lot of people, when they're self-employed, they do a lot of write-offs, even if they're not legitimate, because they want to pay less taxes. If you write something off and you say it's a business expense, you're not required to pay taxes on that money that was coming in, because the United States wants you to spend that money on the business to grow the business, so they're not going to tax it like they normally would. Like profit is going to be taxed. A lot of people, they write off because it can be very vague a lot of the times. Like me, I could say something is, it's required for me making content, and it's a write-off. I've seen a lot of people that make $500,000 a year, but then they either get it all in cash or they write it off, a big portion of it. And then they can't qualify for the home that they think that they can afford, because to the government who's giving you the loan and watching over the loan that you're receiving, to them, you didn't make 500. You wrote off 450,000. Even if you didn't really, even if it's sitting in your account, you wrote that off. So really, you only have $50,000 to play with a year. Kind of pisses people off. And then they're like, well, how can I work around that? You can stop writing shit off that shouldn't be written off and pay taxes on it. They're going to get their money, bro. They're going to get their money. And if they don't, they're going to fuck you one way or another.
Sydney asked me to be project manager.
Really? That's interesting. What did you say?
That it was interesting and that I'd think about it.
We need a project manager?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes, we do. Very much so. Yes. Hello. Good morning. So gas is off until hoods and overheads pass the new fire suppression test.
Okay, is that a fact?
No, it is not.
Sounds like a fact.
It is not a
It's
fact.
a specialist.
Good news. Everybody is food certified except for Ibra, who just needs to be renewed, and Richie, who actually has never done it because...
Richie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I filed with the BACP for our City of Chicago consultant.
Great.
We need them to approve all of our new business paperwork, and then they'll send a rep, and that rep will sign off on another rep who will come and look at stuff, and then sign off on a different rep.
How many reps is that?
Many. A lot of reps.
Why is it so fucking hard to start a business? Listen to all this bullshit you got to go through just to even start working on the new business that doesn't even exist yet. Jesus Christ. He was a carpenter. He didn't even have this many.
All we have to do is just stay calm and make sure.
Yep.
Sydney!
Fuck.
What was that?
Oh, I fell through a wall. Good morning.
Damn, you got strong.
What kind of insurance coverage do we have for people falling through the fucking wall?
Really good
None.
kind, where you pray they don't.
No. Why'd you tear Fenway?
Why did I tear Fenway?
It's been there for
Did I
5
intentionally
years.
Fell through a wall.
A, fuck the Red Sox, and B,
Obviously.
what has it been hiding for
Hey,
5
that's-
years?
Hey, yo. I fuck with homegirl already. Fuck the Red Sox is accurate. Yankees over here, baby. Texas teams and Yankees. That's all we care about.
That's the result of some failed Jewish lightning.
Yo.
What? That's what it's called.
No, we're not doing that.
We're
I
not
looked
calling
down
it
to the
Jewish
list.
lightning?
I haven't said GRR in over a week.
No, cousin, explain.
Bro said, I've been holding back on GRR, gay, mentally handicapped. But what's the other R? I don't know. I can't even think of it because my mind doesn't work like that. But bro, the Jewish lightning, to burn it down on purpose to collect on insurance, it's a little racist.
And he thought that if this place were to accidentally burn down, that maybe there'd be some insurance money.
Thank you.
I just want to say that I think the explanation of Jewish lightning does cement it as something that we shouldn't say.
All right,
Yeah,
this
no
is
shit.
salvageable.
Fell through the wall.
Corner.
You okay?
Corner.
Yes.
See, bro, it's just that one little dialogue. He said corner in the kitchen when he is probably the most abrasive and pushback one about all the change that happened since first season. But now he's saying corner out of habit because now he believes in the system. Love that.
There's not enough money.
Never is.
Of course.
This is coming from a place of wanting to start fresh and clean. I want to start our first business here. I want it to be a real business.
High-level dining and hospitality.
And just haven't turned off the alarm. They're just like, it'll be easier to put plugs in than find why the alarm is going off right now.
Richard, will you turn that fucking thing off, please?
What the fuck are we doing here? What's going on?
He wanted to franchise this place. He wanted to open a restaurant with me.
How the fuck do you know?
Because we found your money.
Motherfucker didn't put in that bank, did he?
Nope. Tomato
you definitely
sauce.
didn't put it in the bank.
Tomato sauce cans.
Not only are you not giving me back the original $300,000 you owe me.
No,
but
we
you
want
also
more.
asking me for an additional $500,000.
Yes, that sounds correct.
Okay. And what's your track record, Sid?
Not great.
Cool. I'm in.
Okay, you are first out with a bonkers interest rate.
This is going to be an excellent restaurant. And I know that because we're going to get a star.
Sid,
Carm.
fuck stars.
Okay, well, you can say that because you already got one.
Yeah.
I never got one. I retained it.
That's basically a cousin
It's
getting
not.
one. What do
Bro,
mean?
if you retained it, then that means you got it. He came into a kitchen with already a Michelin star rating. But I'm assuming he took over the restaurant. You don't just keep the rating for life. Like, they go back in and you have to retain the rating. So if you were able to retain the rating, then you basically got it. That's what she's trying to say. And he's trying to like downplay it. The more you downplay something, if you downplay your importance, the less letdown that the person is going to have of you whenever something does go wrong. That's why people do it. It's like, don't put me on such a high pedestal that I can never reach, even though he has reached it before.
Get a star.
Oh, thank fucking
Thank
God.
Fuck.
Yeah,
so
bitch.
You get a star. Now what?
We're
trapped.
dialed.
We're trapped or
friends.
dialed. Yeah. You know what? You're asking me for 800K. I love that the executive chef and the sous chef can't see eye to eye. That definitely screams chemistry. That's gonna take us to the
Tell
top.
you a story about
We don't pay you back by the end of 18 months, and it is yours.
what's mine.
All of it. You can get $5 million for this lot.
2 maybe.
Your math is
Fucked.
Okay, look, we don't pay you the money by the end of 18 months. Worst case scenario, you helped out your nephew, he blew it, you're out 800 grand, and you can make 2 million, and then we are done.
See, people like this money man right here. They love when motherfuckers shoot straight at them. Don't beat around the bush. Tell me what the fuck is up. This little speech right here is gonna make them buy in. On top of the fact he could make $1.3 million if they fail in 18 months. Fuck it.
How long will it take you to open?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
We're locked in, baby.
Given it's gonna take 6 months to
6
open.
months?
6 months.
Yeah.
We have 18 months to pay back that loan.
You are the one that said 18 months.
Hey
That's a
yo,
CP.
the amount of like close-up face shots is insane. Like not rarely, but you save those for letting the audience know that like, hey, this is a very emotional moment. This is a very intense moment. This is where micro acting comes into play with like facial features and like them being able to act through silence sometimes and just with their face. The amount of those shots so far in the single episode, it makes the pacing of the edit feel even more hectic. Because like this, if I got like a wide shot and we're just editing back and forth from wide shots, I'm like, oh, I can still see everything in front of me regardless of what angle we're approaching it from. But when it's close, you feel claustrophobic. You feel like I'm panicking with them in this moment. It's amazing directing, bro.
And you want a star?
I think it'd be nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Natalie, do you work here?
I'm still
I
thinking.
have one person still thinking, chef.
Tremendous.
Thank you.
You see this? You see how tight we are?
But
Like, look at this, bro. Tight.
tapped right out. And you want
Tight.
a star?
I think it'd be nice,
Super
yeah.
tight.
Godspeed.
Tight.
you.
Can't even fit the whole face in the
Yeah.
video in the shot.
Natalie?
Tight
Okay,
shot.
We're gonna have to find.
You see what
people
I
that
mean?
want to learn, which is gonna be impossible.
Tight
but
shot.
Now it's even more difficult to teach people.
Tight shot.
Good night, Jeff.
Boom. And then we finally come out into the wide. And I don't know if it's going to be because like these three are obviously running the shit, right? These three right here. 1, 2, 3. He's in the background kind of just observing. So maybe the tight shots help us realize that we're like locked in on these three because they're really the ones moving the fucking wheel. He's kind of just here, just like he was in episode 1. It's all very subtle in the back of your mind with the way the episode is shot.
Yeah, okay, I'll see you all bright and early tomorrow.
Yeah. Nice
Tight
chef.
shot, tight shot.
Tina, I wanted to ask you something, and you can totally say no. It might be completely insane. Probably insane, and it would just require a lot of training, and I mean, like a lot of training.
She's like, spit it the
more
fuck
than
out
you've probably
already.
ever done before, and you also know this place. I mean, it's a fucking hellhole, and you know, you're talking about the new Sue, and I guess.
Oh, yeah, I can ask around. I just don't know anything.
No. I want you.
Tina, I'm asking you if you would be interested in learning how to be my
Sous chef.
I don't know if you want to be my Jeff or whatever.
My Jeff. This is a really endearing moment right here. Endearing moment because they had mad beef for basically the entire last season until episode number 7, I think. They had mad beef. It's just the breakdown of walls and the building of trust is amazing.
Yes, Jeff.
Okay.
Yes,
nice.
Jeff.
Okay.
That's amazing. I feel so happy for her right now. She's been working at this spot for 20 years, has never had anything. No praise, no nothing. Now she's the sous chef.
Thanks for today, Bear.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, we'll see you tomorrow?
We'll see.
Okay, well, I'm choosing to believe.
What do you
Oh, I don't know. What are you gonna?
They don't even know what to do with themselves.
No idea.
I'm from the city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide, wide world. Say nah, I'm from the city in the Midwest, best city in the whole wide, wide world. What the fuck's going on here? It's some Beautiful Mind type shit. Hey, when I saw the Beautiful Mind for the first time, I wanted to write on my windows so bad with wax pencils. No idea why. Oh shit, Chris Brown used to work there? Black screen. Muted. Let's fucking go. Yo!
6 months is too long.
We need to open this shit ASAP.
They all had the same idea, bro. They all went back. 3 months, bro?
This is a terrible idea. Cool. Good. Okay, yeah. Just making sure.
Yeah. Let's keep the good times rolling. Episode 2, baby. Hold up, I'm gonna go get some fruit. I love all the shots of the Shy, dog.
It's like the third time you mentioned it. You sure you don't want to talk about it?
Yeah, because it's like a vibe, you know?
What's the vibe?
The vibe is just like, it's off. Something's off. Like, you'd be happier if I was a plumber.
Look, it's probably hard for your dad to be supportive because he doesn't understand that this job doesn't pay much, it doesn't amount to anything, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, you know?
Are we still good to jam on menu later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, come on, fridge guy. Yo.
Wait!
Hey, yo.
I'll call him back.
My bad.
Yo. Well, it's still fun.
Whoa. I'll call him back.
Also, Carmen,
Yeah.
your fork numbers, not fantastic.
We have too many?
Too few.
What? I promise you there aren't too few forks,
Okay,
sugar.
this is productive. I can't wait to talk about spoons.
Your sandpaper and test your bowl. Make a few passes up and down.
Ain't no fucking way. Oh, I thought that was the crew. Bro, I thought it was the drywall crew that was looking up YouTube videos. Like, goddamn, how cheap did they go?
Now, before we can execute a deep clean, we gotta peel all this paint.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, but what you didn't say is that there's no reason to move these lockers twice.
I don't want to choose sides, but it seems like moving the lockers is the best way to do this.
Wow. I'm watching a guy who does this shit all the fucking time. He just tarps over. I'm trying to save you lizards some moves here. There's not sides. There's one way. It's the fucking right way.
Watch this.
You called mom?
You called mom? Damn, not him snitching like that. Fuck.
I just want to do it right, and I do think that we need to move the lockers out first before we scream.
So then move the lockers first?
They were just gonna move it right back where they are, Natalie.
Bro, the whole point of a deep clean, though, is that you're getting in the fucking nooks and crannies. You're gonna clean the whole fucking wall, but then when those lockers eventually move, there's gonna be bullshit back there.
Move the fucking lockers.
You look kind of green.
She pregnant?
You're shitty.
I didn't want to do it wrong.
You're shitty.
I didn't want to do it wrong.
You did call mom, though.
Thank you, Marcus.
Yeah, but
He
you
did.
were wrong. What? You were.
He was wrong, but he did do the bitch move.
Okay, chefs, we are 3 months out from open. We're gonna be sending you guys to culinary school.
Yo, I'm in. Let's do it, baby.
Culinary school be fire as fuck.
Ibra, this is gonna be a really great way to take advantage of our time here.
I don't want to wear a uniform.
Okay, well, you can discuss that with the school.
It's not that kind of uniform.
It's exciting.
Bro thought he was about to be in a schoolgirl uniform or just a normal, like, fucking Catholic school uniform.
Gotta go right.
No,
Pivot!
it's the fridge handle.
Pivot!
The fridge handle keeps breaking. 773 555.
I wish there was a way movie and TV shows could use other fake numbers other than the 555. That shit. We're in 2023. We're still using the dumbass 555 shit. We're talking about things that take you out of the story. That's one of them. I hate hearing 555 shit. They've been using that since Seinfeld in fucking 1997.
Still here.
Uh-oh. What's in that one? Was that his brother's? What if there's more money in that bitch? Here we go. It's his brother's old locker. A tortoise? Better not be a Red Sox hat, bro.
June 5th, 2010.
Taste of Chicago.
Booth.
The booth.
Was that,
Mikey's locker.
there was just a hat in it?
Simple man. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Forgot the rest of the shit. Man, culinary school would be a fucking vibe, huh?
Wait.
I forgot he put his jeans in there. Oh shit, are they gonna start cooking up recipes?
Smoked, cherry, that sort of world.
I like that.
Damn, bro, could you even imagine coming up with shit from scratch? Like, could you imagine coming up with world-renowned dishes off the fucking dome? It's just pure creation.
Really? I want to hate it. Like, don't get me wrong, I do. Looks sick.
Shit's kind of
But
fire.
it felt really good wearing it. When you got that call, the 3-star call. Yeah, okay, yeah.
First 10 seconds felt like a sort of panic because I knew I just had to keep him. I had to retain him. Any sense of joy, it just like attaches itself to dread. I don't know, after those 10 seconds, I had to turn over a really slow table because the entire United Nations Security Council was coming in.
What's this brown shit?
I've seen some of those too.
Bro, that better be not no fucking mold. That's just another wrench in the shit. Like, getting rid of mold, bro, it is a expensive and painstaking process coming from a dude who used to sell homeowners insurance.
Sworn to secrecy. Yo, can we switch? You can see fine from right there. Oh, you're such a fucking show off. Mold.
Is that bad?
Mold is the death knell.
Don't freak out and go calling for mom.
This is
okay?
scary. This could ruin everything.
Listen.
I'm telling mom now.
Don't you fucking dare.
I'm gonna call mom right now.
Don't
I
you
dare.
fucking dare.
I dare.
You know what, actually? I dare you.
I dare right
I
now.
dare you. Let's see what happens.
This is such a stupid fucking scene.
You should have all received your student login after the Zoom orientation.
Damn, that shit looks live.
You a link.
Damn, I kind of feel like they're about to have a hard awakening right now. Especially being like older, they're like kind of set in their ways. They're about to have a hard awakening about that they don't do shit as well as they think that they do. And it's always weird being like older in college. See, look, his shit is not even like he's doing this. He's doing this instead of doing this, like to protect the tips of his fingers. He's gonna learn right now how to actually do things that he thinks he knows how to do, and that's gonna be frustrating as fuck. See, look, she knows what she's doing.
You got this, baby. You got this.
The close-ups are crazy, I'm telling you.
Really want one of these bullshit stars?
Yeah, I really do.
You're gonna have to care about everything. More than anything.
More than your family, more than your friends. This is your life now. This is your world.
Last dinner that I did,
They're making
she wanted,
pasta, by the way. in case you didn't know.
demanded fresh pasta. And I've got this beautiful, I mean, like this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lamb ragu. I've been working on it for like 72 hours. It was perfect. But I didn't have any pasta. I spooned that shit over King's Hawaiian rolls.
Sounds delicious.
It wasn't bad.
Is that before you moved in with your dad?
Really does sound
That is
good.
why I moved in with my dad.
Oh.
Hey, yo, King's Hawaiian rolls go so fucking hard.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one, huh?
That was the one.
It's lacto-ferment?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Chef, that's way too much acid.
Oh, my God.
I must have just given you the wrong count. It's fine.
Wait, do you need Rolade or something? Did I give you heartburn?
No. It's, I'm sorry. And sign. Two of my old chefs used to do it. Fighting on the line.
That's tight.
It was like their version of, let's talk about this later. It always got them through service.
This is the shit. See, like, this is the things that you learn whenever you're in these high pressure kitchens. There's skills that you learn and ways to work around the bullshit and the tension. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. We got this pasta to serve, bitch.
The frozen Concord grapes. We do like a beef consomme type thing. Smoked bone marrow.
That's something.
It's something.
I don't even really know. Mikey died, and I just never wanted to.
Bro, that's like an expert level of knowledge at something. You know what I mean? Like to craft all these different flavors and aromas and flavor profiles to create a whole new dish. It's wild.
Then my other brother started running the place, and now I want to be here all the time. Fucking disgusting. Is that healthy? So much is about to change. But as adults, we never try new things because who doesn't want easy? Who doesn't want to just fucking be okay? Like,
Your brother.
I haven't even told anyone I'm pregnant.
I knew it.
A what issue?
Watch stuff.
We have a mold problem?
No, we don't.
It wasn't.
See, bro, he's just standing around. He's not contributing shit. This is why he had that existential crisis in the first episode. He's just there shit talking. He's not doing nothing.
How the fuck some guy would suspect us of having a mold problem? I don't know.
Sweetheart.
It's under control. All right, these ceilings, they're practically styrofoam. Where we'd have mold, they would collapse when I go like this.
Damn, not the ball for comedic effect. I appreciate the tenacity of this motherfucker, though. He knows he's not doing it right. We got to get down the fundamentals of chopping shit up. I'm here, so I'm staying overtime. Put in that work. This barrel rolled shot right here, that's what this is called. It gives like an uneasy feeling. That's the type of shot that you can't use that often because it's way visible. You know what I mean? Like everything's visible, but it's like it has such an unnatural motion that it's very obvious to the viewer. It's jarring.
It was our third date, just getting to know each other. I borrowed a friend of mine's car, and we hit a rock or something and popped the tire.
God damn.
You don't know how to change a tire.
Not at all. And I'm pretending like I'm doing something, and she's just calm in the car. I think it might be the radiator, and she goes, oh no.
You didn't know her dad was a mechanic.
I absolutely had no idea.
Carm?
Yep. Focus rack. Boom.
Claire, hey.
You got there.
Yeah, it took me a second.
Took you a second, yeah. So how's your life been, Brazado?
Hectic.
No idea.
All over the fucking place. Here's the secret, ladies and gentlemen. None of us have any fucking idea what's going on. We're all just kind of like winging it until we die. That's I'm under that impression. We're all winging it till we die. Uh-oh, not a love to come in and bring him warmth into his life.
We want a star. Plan a trip around.
And how
three.
many do you guys want?
Oh,
One.
Consistent, low to the ground, but obviously like a little bit above it. For a month, there'll be payment, and then right now it's built into the business plan that'll take a bit of a pause just so that the rest of the team can definitely be paid.
So what he hears is that she's doing all this fucking work and owns none of the business and lives at home still paying zero rent. That's what he hears.
I can tell you're excited, and I am glad you're excited. I also want you to know that
we got mad tied into the fucking pushing right here on the face. We're about to get serious.
Cousin Monty always has a job for you at Boeing. I read about restaurants in the papers.
Oh my God, what are you reading?
There
I mean, his position is understandable. The restaurant business is extremely volatile. Like it is something that is known. It's notorious for 80-90% of restaurants that are open fail within the first 2 years. It's like some stupid stat like that. It's extremely hard. You're just being a concerned parent. This girl's not getting any income. She's deferring her income for 6 months while she lives at home. He's from the old school. So to him, a check is the most important thing. And sustainability and just having some kind of safe life. But that's not what it is in the restaurant industry. It's a whole different mentality with people who are trying to be at the upper echelon of the restaurant industry. Relentless. It's torture, but they do it because they love it. It's hard to understand, I'm sure. To be fair, they also have one of the most talented chefs in the world now working at the restaurant. So
it's just interesting that the backup plan is now the only plan.
I know what I'm doing.
Defend your shit.
I've learned a lot of lessons. I'm still learning, which is actually a good thing. And also, I'm not alone, like in your house. I have a partner.
And you trust him?
Yes.
I'm just asking.
Hey, if the restaurant fails, she can go fucking wave safety cone fucking flashlights for the rest of her life at Boeing. No one cares. Like, that's a solid backup plan.
You okay?
I just realized I'm like older than her now, you know?
Damn, did mom pass at a very young age and she doesn't know her mother, that she never had a relationship with her? Fuck.
But just as wonderful.
Go make mama proud, homegirl. Also, stop with the Coke fucking bottle being in the shot and so obviously facing the camera.
You're a doctor now.
Emergency medicine. You remember Katie from Roosevelt? When we were like sick, she fell off a fence and broke her arm, and it scared the shit out of everybody. Except me. I just like sat there and stared at her arm.
That's so crazy. She emailed me. She was asking advice. Her son wanted to become a chef. I told him, don't do that.
That sounds right,
I think
right?
it's right.
Yeah.
Damn, thinking about the amount of like people who go to culinary school that don't end up being this level of chef, that don't end up being successful. It's a hell of a gamble.
Why? What are you doing?
Opening a restaurant.
You're doing the thing. I love the name.
I don't remember the name. You didn't even tell anybody what the name was.
You 100% told me the name.
I bet you $1 million. How could you remember the name?
Because I love you.
Because you're the bear, and I remember you.
Now they're going to smash. Go get you some, King. She's attractive.
I guess it's just like, how am I getting my money now?
You Venmo $1 million?
First off, you can't. Maybe a wire transfer. But don't ever take a bet with somebody who was just as confident as she was right there. That's rule number one.
Why don't you just wire it to be safe? I'll just,
I'll give you my number.
Yeah.
Damn, she's risen him the fuck up in the dairy aisle, baby.
773
555
555
555
There's got to be like fake numbers or something, right? They can use. Just use Mike Jones's number. It's not active anymore. I'm hyped already. I'm getting hyped for this season. Like the buildup is slow but steady. It's at a simmer. Cooking joke. I mean, I would record another one, but it's 2:15 in the morning where I'm at the time that I'm recording this. So I appreciate y'all's time. Consider subscribing and liking if you guys want to see the rest of these. I'll probably do them in 2 or 3 episodes per video. And then the last episode I'll do on its own. What else? Join Patreon if y'all guys want to see the videos in their entirety in full. Maybe you don't subscribe to Hulu. Consider joining Patreon. You get everything that's on this channel, movies, TVs, everything. You get them in full, uncut, unedited, all of that. But appreciate y'all's time. Catch y'all in the next episode.